Hello, welcome back to another episode of The Princess Talks. Nice to see you here once again. How's your weekend going? Hopefully fabulous. It's nice and sunny out. It's not too cold. The guy in the red suit is here. That's right, Mr. Santa Claus himself. Fantastic. We're always celebrating something in this city, I tell you. Last week we had Remembrance Day. Well, it wasn't much of a celebration. We were honoring our fallen heroes, so that's different. This week, this is something a little bit more, well, you know what I mean. And I'm a big kid, so I'm looking forward to the big day. Santa Claus, what will you bring me this year? Luck? Health? Money? Well, like I said, I'm a big kid and I like presents. You know, Christmas time, though it can be such a controversial time of the year, for me it's a time to see my friends and family and to do good things. To do more good things. You know, we should all do good things throughout the year, not just Christmas Day, but throughout the entire year. But, you know, we're busy, so we don't always have the chance. However, we should make the time. After all, if you believe in God, I'm not saying you should, those of us who do, we all say, well, you know, God took the time to do things for us. He's on call 24/7, so anyway, enough about this God business. I don't want you getting upset with me. Now, what's happening in Toronto right now? The Santa Claus parade is winding down. I vowed I would never return to another Santa Claus parade. No. I've been several times and it was wonderful. It was great. You know, it was cold like heck, but hey, serves me right for not dressing warm, right? Fashion trumps over sensibility. Silly, silly. So I was there approximately 7 years ago, across from the ROM, and my sister and I got there early. My niece was 3. She was in her little stroller, and then my sister had to go away for a bit to, she actually went home to get some chairs. Then she came back. It's great. Smart woman, I tell you. Well, when we got, while my sister was gone, we got there, and there was, you know, a few people on the street. It was like, what, 8:30 in the morning? And so there was a couple, I should say a group of young, I'd say they're Latinos, or I don't know the correct term, Hispanic, and they were speaking Spanish. You know, there were about 6 or 7 of them, you know, young men and women, and they were pleasant. And they were in front of us to the side, and then, so, you know, we were all there. Then my sister returned with the chairs, that's right. So now by then it had gotten crowded, and, you know, more people had arrived. And there was this, nice WASP family. There was about 7 or 8 of them, you know, age range from youngsters to, I'd say, a lady in her 60s or could be 70s. And they came late and they were pushing in front, and I remember one of the Latino young people said, yeah, excuse me, you know, Bob, you know, you're in front of me. And this woman looked at this, I don't remember if it was a guy or girl that said it, and says, do you even know what Christmas is? And I thought, wow. And I thought, you know, had she said that to me, I would have said, that's right, Mary, I do know. I've been out of the jungle long enough, and even there, Santa visits too. I thought, you ignorant pig of a woman. Not only that, you were a grown woman. And then I thought, you know, and they were actually standing in front of me and my sister and my little niece. Like I said, we got there like 8:30 in the morning. It was one of the warmest Santa Claus parades I've ever been to. So after that day I thought, you know, I'll never return, because I get there early because I want to have a nice prime spot so I can see all the action. And for you to come late, 3 hours later, stand in front of me, when I talk to you, you're going to be this disrespectful. And you know, I am too beautiful to go to jail. I kind of love my own bed, you know, because I'm not saying I would hit her, but words would exchange, and sometimes you say horrible things in the fit of anger because people push you. The cops are called and I'm hauled off to jail. Like I said, I don't look good in orange, at least not that type of orange, so I decided I'm going to stay home. Although next year, with God's willing, I might talk my sister into going down, my other sister, with her kids, the young kids that is, because I think they like it. Or maybe we'll just start saving from today and have prime spot, you know, where we can have our seat up there. But there's nothing like sitting on the sidewalk. You know, those words still haunt me. They said other things, but I think just saying, do you even know what Christmas is, where you come from? I was shocked. I thought, oh, anyway. So that's why I don't think I'll ever return. But like I said, I'm hoping that I'd like to return. Oh yeah, and that day there was this fellow, nice white fellow from, I think he said Barry. He had his two little kids, and they had a DVD player. I think that was the first time I got that close to a DVD player, honestly, like a portable one. And he set it up, and the kids were watching. And he was such a nice guy. I thought, your wife, she was smart. She sent you down to Toronto with the kids. Nice man. The kids were, they were young kids, but they were well behaved. And I'm thinking, see, that's what happens when you teach your kids to be decent human beings at an early age, even then. And it was getting chilly after sitting there for hours, but these kids were all, they were such nice. I wonder what become of this man. These kids must be, oh my gosh, 7 years ago? Forget about them. Moving right along. I went to see 007 last night. Well, it was fantastic. Yeah, I really liked it. I had a good time. But I was disappointed. Please, no hate mail. I really was. You know why? First, let me clarify. 007, Mr. Daniel Craig, Mr. Scrumptious. He looked fabulous. His acting was great. Everything was great. But I guess I'm from the old school, and hey, it's me, not the movie. I was expecting more sex. And what's that other thing I'm thinking of? Anyway, more gadgets. That's right. I was expecting more sex and gadgets. This is too nice for me. But it was great. But I think of Dr. No, The Spy Who Loves Me, all the other ones, Octopussy. Oh, yeah. I was expecting something else. But I really had a good time. Yes, I had a great time. But I was thinking, more sex, especially nowadays. That's what sells, right? In movies, at least. But anyway, it was great. So, Javier Bardem, fabulous actor. He actually looks good as a blonde. I should send him an email. Mr. Bardem, keep that blonde dude going. Well, in a couple of weeks, it'll be American Thanksgiving, and some of us will be also celebrating. And let me clarify something. A couple of weeks ago when I was saying Happy Thanksgiving, and to our neighbors in the South, what I meant was to our Canadians that are living in the States and who also celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving in addition to American Thanksgiving. Because my family, we celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, and a part of the family does celebrate the American Thanksgiving. Besides, it's always fun to celebrate many things. You know me, I celebrate everything. I celebrate Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. What else do I celebrate? Easter, my birthday, New Year's, everything. Oh, celebrate the Greek festival, Taste of the Danforth. It's a chance for me to get food, eat more food. Well, not that I should be. Anyway, I hope you all will have a wonderful week. So, until then, this is the Princess saying, I'm still waiting for Donald Trump or Mark Cuban to call, but they haven't. So, you know what? Forget about them. I'm moving on to bigger and better. Well, depends on what you consider bigger and better, or whom you consider. Next week, I'm making a video dedicated to he's a blonde man. He's British. He's wealthy. No, I'm not up to any shenanigans. I just want money. So watch out. I'll be sending you a video soon because I want that $100,000. Yes, I do, because I'm going to have that business, that pasta business. I know you're tired of hearing it. Well, that's too bad, because the princess wants to have her pasta shop. And when it's open, you will all see that the princess, well, she was right in being so relentless in her pursuit of getting this money for the shop. Anyway, I must go wash my car now. It's a little filthy, dirty. Have yourself a wonderful week. This is the princess saying, au revoir. See you next time. Have a wonderful week.